And particularly as administrator of the city, that's what I'm gonna be doing in terms of that as it relates to it. A couple of things to the council. I think it's important as we deal with matters of this city. There are three areas, though, I want to bring to the council's attention, and I brought it to your attention previously as well. The federal government allowed the governor's office to identify areas of opportunity zone. And under the opportunity zone, that provided developers and others incentive to want to come into cities and to do developments. But as you pretty well know, the city of Pritchard is not one of those identified as an opportunity zone. And the way it was set up by the federal government, it said that it was for the underserved, underrepresented community that need to have some incentivizing for development. And we don't have it. But we're not in that fight. And I'm gonna keep saying, I've gone to Montgomery as it relates to it. And a Decker assistant said to me, why do you think anybody wants to come to Pritchard? That's a fight for us. If we want to really have a fight, we ought to be having that particular kind of a fight here. But those are millions of dollars in development opportunity that's being missed. They expect for $2 billion worth of development to take place across the state of Alabama. But we're not included in that process. That's a real fight. The other thing is that I said early on, I talked about public transportation, which again is a federal grant that was provided, which is overseen by the city of Mobile. In the group that provide the service for them, Wade Transit System. I don't know if you remember, just some years back we met at the GMO building, and of course, as they thought, we would go there and hold up signs and make noise for about 2 weeks, and then we disappeared. But public transportation is what this city needs, and that's a fight we ought to be having. It's a federal grant. How can any city deny, not only the city of Pritchard, Chickasaw, Maryland, and others, and it was for urban area. But we're not in that fight. But we should be. That's a real fight. We're talking about millions of dollars. The other one is, when we talk about the VP funding, once again, the governor put together a team, a board of other mayors and other cities who's going to determine whether or not we're going to get money. Well, we don't even have a vote. And what happened? $15 million that the previous administration had put forth in terms of infrastructure was kicked out. But we're not in that fight. There are things that we truly should be fighting about in this city, especially if we want to see this city grow, and especially if we want to see development take place. And it should be, with this administration, the council should be working together to make that happen. The kind of fights that we are having is internal bickering about matters. And we want to agree to be to disagree, but we need to get in the real fight. And those are the fights, and those are just some of the fights that we ought to be having, but those are some major fights that we ought to be in. And I'm going to keep encouraging council to work with me so that we can go to Montgomery, we can go to Atlanta, we can go to Washington, D.C., and we can fight for what our citizens expect for us to have. Equality for this city, to be inclusive in this city. Once again, I ask you to join with me